This is a crude reality here in Kolkata. Everything that you see here is real, only much worse because the camera cannot reveal the smell, the dirt, the way it is. And we are here on this, our last day of work, on behalf of people who have given us the mandate to come and show God's love. We thank God for each and every one of you, and we pray that God will reward you as we work together for this country.
Here we are with our wonderful driver driving on our very last day of ministry here in India, in this city of Calcutta. This is the third time we've been in Calcutta in this trip. It has been such a blessing to be in this land and in this nation, and we pray that the work that God has done in Calcutta and in Darjeeling and in Ranchi and in Puri will come to its full fruition and completion, that He will continue to move and see it through to the end.
How can one describe what you see and smell and look? Dead fish, garbage, this land, oh this land. God help us in looking ahead and wondering, what can we do in this place? What can we do for this place?
This is as real as it gets. We're in Calcutta on a narrow road. The home behind me is like the homes along this road, mere shacks. This is where a family lives. Just a moment ago, a little girl just peed outside. There's a river behind that is so full of garbage and filthy water, and this is the water that they take to drink, to wash with. It seems impossible. What can we do? What can we do? I ask myself as I leave this land, what is our responsibility? That is a hard question, not with easy answers. Maybe my responsibility is simply to share this with others, and so you see it as it is. I wish you could smell the smells and see all the sights. This is real.
We have arrived now to the schools where we will be distributing shoes. The school is beside a dirty river and beside a church. I'm standing now in a classroom with children that attend this school. This is a very poor school. The children come from very poor families, and we thank God for the sponsorship program. In this school there are 430 children that would barely have an opportunity to go to school had it not been because of the sponsorship program. So we once again stress the importance of sponsorship, and we are so glad to be here to distribute also shoes to these children, thanks to the generosity of people like yourself.
Once again, we were able to distribute more than 2,500 pairs of shoes, socks, and candies to many children in different schools. Before the distribution in this particular school, Cynthia Stevens presented a message using the clay.
He loves this clay. কারণ তিনি তোমাদের মতো এই মাটিকে ভালোবাসেন। He loves you. তোমাদের ভালোবাসেন। He knows you. তিনি তোমাদের জানেন। He cares about you. তিনি তোমাদের সম্বন্ধে যত্ন বা তত্ত্বাবধান করেন।
Now, did you know that God doesn't make two pots the same?
তোমরা জানো যে ঈশ্বর কখনোই দুটো একই মাপের সবকিছু তৈরি করেন না।
He has a plan for your life.
তোমার জীবন সম্বন্ধে তার পরিকল্পনা আছে।
Now, this clay is nice and soft and smooth.
এখন তোমরা দেখছো এই মাটিটা কত নরম।
And sometimes life is smooth.
কোনো সময় আমাদের জীবন খুব মসৃণ অবস্থায় চলে।
But sometimes life is very hard.
কিন্তু কোনো সময় আমাদের জীবনে অনেক ঘাত প্রতিঘাত আসে।
In the Bible, there's a boy named David.
বাইবেলে যেখানে দাউদের সম্বন্ধে বলা আছে,
and he looked after the sheep and then later became the king of Israel.
তিনি
One time, David is at a very low place, a very hard. He's all alone.
তিনি একদম একা অবস্থায় ছিলেন।
These are the words that he uses.
আর যখন তিনি ঈশ্বরের কাছে কেঁদে প্রার্থনা করছিলেন, তার কাছে একটাই কথা ছিল।
He says, God, I have become like broken pottery.
তিনি ঈশ্বরের কাছে বলছিলেন যে ঈশ্বর, আমি একজন ভাঙা কুম্ভকারের মতো। ঠিক এই রকম একটা সুন্দর পাত্র যেরকম ভেঙে যায় সেই রকম।
Dry clay, and now it's broken.
একদম শুকনো খটখটে একদম মাটি, এটা একদম চূর্ণ বিচূর্ণ হয়ে গেছে। এই অবস্থা দাউদের জীবনে।
And sometimes life feels broken, even when you're little.
এবং অনেক সময় আমাদের জীবনে এরকম ভেঙে চুরে তছনছ হয়ে যায়।
Did you know that God knows every time you've been sad?
তুমি কি জানো যে ঈশ্বর যখন দুঃখ থাকে তখন ঈশ্বর জানেন তোমাকে?
Did you know He knows every time you have cried?
এবং তুমি যখন কোনো সময় এক ফোঁটাও চোখের জল ফেলো, সেটাও তার দৃষ্টিগোচর থেকে বঞ্চিত হয় না। সঙ্গে কি তোমার খুব কষ্ট হচ্ছে?
Is it hard sometimes in school to learn things, to sit still and to learn?
এবং এমন কোনো সময় মনে হয় যে ক্লাসে তুমি পড়া বুঝতে পারছো না, সেই সময় তোমার
Teachers,
অসুবিধা
boys
হয়।
and girls, were told the story of God's creation and recreation, and how He's interested to restore our life and gather all the broken pieces and reshape us into something that glorifies Him. Oh, how glad these children are to receive shoes, socks, and candies. For indeed, these children come from very, very poor families. And for sure, candies are not a normal treat for them.
You can go. You can all your stuff.
Okay, these are candies for you. Balobasi.
There you go, dear. Cynthia.
As we conclude a mission to India, I always ask the team, what are you going to do with this knowledge? What are you going to do with what you have seen? And I ask the same question to you. What are you going to do with what you have seen through this video presentation? May God help us to do the best we can, while we can, for as many as we can.
Gracias.